From here?
I believe so.
Y'all got 5 seconds. This camera smell on my face before I punch both of y'all in your mouth. I swear to God on everything. Y'all better both get these cameras from my face. I ain't playing with none of y'all right now, bro. I'm about to start swinging on my mama. I'm about to start swinging. I will break your camera, I swear to God. Bro, I'm about to put this water all over your camera. Whoa! Stop! I swear to God, bro, move! Move! Get the out of the room!
I truly believe Turnabout is the best place for her. I don't care if she's upset. Hands down, this has to happen.
This is Oklahoma's own News on 6.
First at 5 o'clock, a rape suspect is in the Tulsa County Jail tonight thanks to the quick actions of an armed security guard.
Police tell News on 6 reporter Katira Winfrey the man attacked the woman after she asked to use his cell phone. Katira?
Correct. Police say that security guard caught James Johnson here raping that woman near Pine and Greenwood. The security guard was able to hold him until police got here. James Johnson is in the Tulsa County Jail accused of first-degree rape. Police say a woman came up to Johnson and asked to use his phone to call a ride. Police say shortly after that, he attacked her. Police say the suspect told the victim he had to go to his house so she could use his phone. Some kind of way, they ended up around this area. Police say that's when he pulled out a knife and told the victim because of his training in the military, he knew how to use it. The victim told police Johnson forced her to remove all of her clothes before assaulting her.
Just out of nowhere, I, heard screams coming from that area.
Stefan Chappelle lives nearby. He didn't know if the screams were from an argument or something else, but he says help came faster than he could call for it. First, he saw the security guard's lights.
They got it resolved. Several police converged on this location.
He says the area around the old Morton Hospital isn't well lit, but the security guards do a great job patrolling it.
These guys are on their posts. They don't just drive through. These guys will come through and they completely inspect this place.
Police say cases like these are horrible, but one security guard doing his job made a difference.
That's a great thing for us to be able to have the suspect right there and then the victim to be able to find safety that quickly.
And we weren't able to talk to the security guard, but city representatives say they are thankful he was able to step in and help. Reporting live in Tulsa, Katira Winfrey, News on 6.
Tulsa police officers arrested a 14-year-old boy they say led them on a chase in a stolen car for the second time in 1 week. Officers caught the teenager after a short chase that ended today near Pine and Fulton. Police are now looking for 4 other people who got away. And an OHP trooper is alive, but man, his patrol car is probably totaled after a driver slammed into the back of it on the Muskogee Turnpike. Trooper Adam Wood had to jump over the center wall Tuesday to avoid getting hurt. The force of that crash knocked his unit 200 feet. The driver got a ticket for inattentive driving and failing to yield to an emergency vehicle. We're going to hear from Trooper Wood tonight at 10.
2 Verdigris Valley electric workers jumped into action after a head-on crash near Claremore. News on 6 anchor Erin Conrad talked with them today. She's live on Highway 88 where that crash happened. Erin?
Craig, the markings from the crash are still visible here on the highway where the crash happened just last week. But even when these marks fade, these 2 men say it will be forever ingrained in their memories.
Ricky Rimpley and Roger Salisbury are still getting used to their newly found titles.
A lot of people are calling you heroes. What do you think about that?
I don't really.
The 2 longtime Verdigris Valley Electric Cooperative employees were on Highway 88, headed back from a job last Wednesday around lunchtime when they pulled up to a bad wreck.
I think I asked Ricky, I said, I wonder what's going on down there. And you could see a little bit of smoke coming from the cars.
When the 2 guys rolled up onto the accident, one of the cars was on fire, and that's when the fire extinguishers on their truck became lifesavers.
Ricky and Roger jumped into action, putting the fire out and checking on the 2 teenage drivers. The girls hit head on, pinning both in their seats. One was unconscious, the other panicked. The 2 men did their best to keep her calm.
We could tell that she was hurt pretty bad.
6 minutes after Ricky and Roger got things under control, firefighters and the Oklahoma Highway Patrol arrived and took over. 6 minutes that meant the difference between life and death, and the fire getting out of control.
Right place, right time. You know, a minute earlier and it's behind us. A minute later and we're stuck in traffic behind everybody else.
Hopefully anybody would have done it, but we just happened to be there.
Ricky and Roger both tell me, they say it's really good to know that their quick thinking really made a difference in this case. They say they've also been checking on both girls, and they say they're told that both girls are in the process of recovering from that accident. Live in Rogers County, Erin Conrad, News on 6.
In just the past 90 minutes, city leaders in Okmulgee told the people there they no longer have to boil their water before drinking it. They had made that request as a precaution yesterday after a 14-inch water main broke. Well, we learned late this afternoon the city of Tulsa will board up a vacant house near 2nd and Harvard that caught on fire today.
A News on 6 text alert broke this story first. Firefighters say someone set a mattress on fire at the house. Neighbors say they're frustrated because the property owner doesn't do anything to keep random people out of the house.
The woman that owns the house will do nothing about the squatters.
City crews will also pick up the trash there and mow the lawn at the property this Friday. Injured workers could be affected by a state Supreme Court ruling that says employers can't opt out of Oklahoma's workers' compensation law. Aaron Brilbeck tells us the ruling could cost small businesses a lot of money.
It's a decision that states all over the country will be keeping an eye on. The state Supreme Court ruling that companies can't make their own rules when it comes to injured workers. Back in 2013, the state legislature passed a law that would allow companies to opt out of workers' comp and decide how their injured workers would be treated and what injuries would be covered. The measure saved the state a bundle. Workers' comp rates dropped 45%, but opponents of the law say it hurt injured employees.
And the opt-out provision in the law was designed by these multi-billion-dollar companies to save themselves money, and they put themselves in a special category, and it specially treated their employees only.
Some state lawmakers say, though, that the cost of caring for these injured workers will now rest on the backs of taxpayers. In Oklahoma City, Aaron Brilbeck, News on 6.
New since noon, witnesses who watched an Oklahoma man drive a scissor lift off the top of a 14th floor building say that victim tried to save himself, but he couldn't. They say Alex Baza thought he had shifted the lift to go up and down, but it was still in gear to move front and back. They say when he drove the lift off the side of that building last week, he did grab some wiring and try to pull himself up, but because he was still belted into the lift, he couldn't.
Well, new at 5, tens of thousands of drivers cross the Bird Creek Bridge along Highway 169 every single day. As Osage County News 6 HD pilot Will Cavanaugh tells us, they're about to notice some big changes.
We're out here over 169 to give you a little construction update on that gauntlet you drive every day here over Bird Creek in and out of Owasso. Now, ODOT has told us that they're 1 to 2 weeks from finishing the bridge decking on the northbound lanes, and they're going to be able to make a lane switch back to that side, and they're still on schedule to complete this project by early 2017. Flying in Osage Sky News 6 HD, I'm Will Cavanaugh.
Tribal gaming in Oklahoma has created more than 42,000 jobs and it's brought a whole lot of money to the state. News on 6 reporter Tess Monty tells us why that funding, though, may be in jeopardy.
Tribal gaming operations have paid Oklahoma more than $1 billion since 2006, but the gaming compact between the tribes and the state expires in 2020. And that may seem like plenty of time to cut a new deal, but coming up tonight at 6, the Osage Nation chief tells us what could happen to some of your favorite games if a deal isn't made. In Sky 2, Tess Monty, News on 6.
Another warm, humid day across northeast Oklahoma, and we had a few areas of rain and thunderstorms. Take a look outside right now, and you can see that from our Osage Skycam network. We're looking off from the southeast of downtown Tulsa, and you can just see that little band right in here. That is an outflow boundary at this time. That outflow boundary is this green line right in here. We did have showers and thunderstorms where we needed it for you guys in Wagner County, and rain and thunderstorms were off to the southeast. Unfortunately, very spotty and not that much going on. The only thing that is happening across the Tulsa area is that band, and you can see that green line Moving back to the west, that'll knock temperatures down about 5 to 10 degrees. Take a quick look at what temperatures are doing right now. It's a little bit cooler in some of these areas. Notice 75 at Coweta, 84 in Pryor. We're still in the mid-80s with 87 over in Sand Springs. Through the evening hours, we'll see temperatures falling in most areas in the 70s. Maybe a few isolated storms, but we'll talk about the better chance storms coming up in the weather in just a little bit.
Okay, a lot to talk about.
Yes.
Thank you, Travis.
All right.
And I cruise on down, and all of a sudden it's sinking and my car dies.
With rain in the forecast, firefighters are warning people about how dangerous it can be to drive into standing water. Crews rescued a mom and her 2 kids today after their car got stuck on a flooded street in Norman. Amanda Mizell says she didn't know what to do.
We're not from around here and used to this. It kind of freaked me out. My kids panicked more than I did. So, of course, as a mom, you're like, save the kids.
Firefighters were able to get everyone out safely.
An academic achievement puts some Jinx Trojans spot in the national spotlight.
Plus, what some schools are doing to catch drivers who blast past school buses dropping off or picking up kids.
And what a century-old map reveals about Tulsa's largest park.
Seriously saving money at your fingertips. I'm Craig Day. I've found 6 apps you're going to want to know about. Great ways to find deals, cut costs, and a whole lot more.
Tonight at 10 on News on 6.
Do you know of a teacher who made an impact on your life or that of a child? Nominate him or her to be a News on 6 impactful teacher. Winners receive $250.
From Bob Hurley Auto Family and News on 6. High-definition programming on the News on 6, sponsored by Cox, Tulsa's best choice for HD.
Why buy last year's model when you can buy new at Regional Hyundai? New 2017 Tucson for $22,700 and only $239 a month. America's best warranty, 10 years or 100,000 miles powertrain warranty and Hyundai Assurance. Think Hyundai. Think Regional Hyundai. Online at regionalhyundai.com.
At IHOP, spending time with the family is priceless. Because every day 4 to 10 p.m., kids eat free. Right now, order any adult entree and get 1 kid's entree free from our kids menu. Kids eat free every day, 4 to 10 p.m., only at IHOP.
People ask, when's the best time to buy at Honda of Bartlesville? This is it.
Held over. Clearance pricing on 2016 Hondas plus 2016 Civic LX $17,988. CRV LX $20,988. Not buying now? Could cost you thousands. 2016 Civic LX $17,988. CRV LX $20,988.
This is it.
Honda of Bartlesville. BartlesvilleHonda.com.
Dentures and Dental Services. Love your smile.
Back, neck, and joint pain. It's serious business 24 hours a day. That's why you'll find more than the right mattress at Relax the Back. Products uniquely engineered to relieve pain, even prevent damage while you sit, drive, work, relax, and sleep. No wonder so many healthcare professionals recommend us to their patients. The right mattress and so much more. Real solutions for back, neck, and joint pain. All day, every day. From Relax the Back.
Get your Tix for 6 advanced Tulsa State Fair tickets now through September 26th at Expo Ticket Express, Area Quick Trips, and Prosperity Banks. Buy early and save. 4 tickets for $24.
At Regional Hyundai, we are seriously overstocked. Over 50 cars under 10 grand. Your choice. You pick 2011 Sonata Extra Clean or a 2013 Kia Soul. Only $99.91. Plus a free 2-year maintenance package. Think Hyundai. Think Regional Hyundai. Online at regionalhyundai.com.
20 Jinx High School students are getting national attention this evening. They are Merit Scholar semifinalists. The district says Jinx tied for the most semifinalists of any school in the state. And Jinx is one of only 4 high schools in Oklahoma with 10 or more semifinalists.
Tulsa City Council may shift some of Tulsa's vision money to help struggling schools. $10 million currently in the plan would pay for subsidized housing for new teacher recruits, but some say it would be better spent to give more long-term support to the current teachers. Well, Tulsa Public Schools has a camera on every single school bus that is mounted near the stop sign.
And we found out today a lot of those cameras have caught drivers ignoring the flashing lights on buses. Mark Strassman shows us the close calls.
When this Austin school bus stopped 2 weeks ago, this truck kept going and plowed into 7th grader Miles McFadden. He was bruised, but fine.
What do you remember about that day? You got off the bus.
I'm just walking. I see this truck coming. I expect him to stop.
but he doesn't, and everything just goes into a blur.
Amy McFadden, Miles's mother, saw the video of the collision that night on television.
It's just your heart drops into your feet and you just can barely breathe when you're watching that.
The very next day in Austin, another truck hit a high school student getting off the bus. Amazingly, he was fine. By one estimate, American drivers illegally passed school buses more than 13 million times last year. On average, roughly 8 kids a year are killed by drivers who ignore school bus stop signs. At least 15 states allow cameras to be mounted outside school buses to record motorists illegally passing. Austin added those cameras last January. In 4 months, they sent citations to 6,600 motorists. Here in Austin, those 6,600 violations generated almost $2 million in fines. There are critics who say these cameras are more about making money than they are about keeping kids safe. Mark Strassman, CBS News, Austin, Texas.
The fine in Oklahoma for passing a school bus with the red lights flashing can cost you up to $500, along with a mandatory court appearance and 90 days in jail.
How the singing skills of one Green Country woman could get her a ticket to Vegas.
And inspectors work to make sure Oklahoma Fair rides are safe for the entire family.
Plus, Travis tells us if rain on the Osage Casino Skycam network could affect Friday football for the second week in a row.
From the second your alarm goes off, 6 in the morning alerts are waiting to get your day started.
By your first cup of coffee, you'll see breaking news.
Firefighters are still here.
Live reports from the top breaking news team.
Working to clear up the scene.
Plus, any important stories from around Green Country.
When you're ready to get dressed, you'll know what the weather's going to do hour by hour. So you and your kids will be prepared all day long.
Before you hit the door, we'll help you find the fastest route. We'll show you drive times and traffic tie-ups.
No one wakes up your day like 6 in the morning.
Airco Service has been serving our community for over 55 years. With a history like that, you know we treat customers right. Is it time to replace your old heating and air system? Right now, get a $650 trade-in allowance. Airco Service, the company you know.
Why should you buy a certified pre-owned Toyota? At Jim Norton Toyota, every single one is guaranteed to look and perform like brand new with new car warranties, low new car finance rates, roadside assistance, and more, all for just a fraction of the new car price. Like a barely driven Camry, now just $13,100. $13,100 buys Camry. So hurry to Jim Norton Toyota, 9809 South Memorial, where T-Town gets Toyota.
BOGO!
BOGO! BOGO?
It's the BOGO sale at Carpet One. Buy 1 square foot of flooring, get 1 free.
Choose hardwood, ceramic, tile, natural stone, luxury vinyl, and carpet.
Choose in-stock colors and styles. Buy 1 square foot, get the 2nd square foot free.
Plus, get no interest financing for 12 months.
It's the BOGO sale.
BOGO. Oh, BOGO. I like it. Buy 1, get 1 free now at Carpet One.
We make beautiful
affordable.
With this level of intelligence, it's a supercomputer. With this grade of protection, it's a fortress. And with this standard of luxury, it's an oasis. Introducing the completely redesigned E-Class. It's everything you need it to be, and more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Need to replace your old water heater? Get quality and efficiency and receive up to $500 in savings on a new A.O. Smith water heater. Airco Service, the company you know.
We are getting a look tonight at Tulsa's Mohawk Park like we have never seen it before.
Rick Wells spent some time with the Tulsa Foundation for Architecture looking at a very old map they found of Tulsa's largest park.
First thing, some gloves.
Just protects everything from oil in the hands.
What Shane Hood is showing me is a huge map of Mohawk Park. It's almost 100 years old.
What we have is the initial layout for what the city of Tulsa thought would be Mohawk Park back in 1925.
Shane's the president of the Tulsa Foundation for Architecture Board. The foundation's a nonprofit that maintains historical files of Tulsa's architectural history. Well, they got their hands on a batch of WPA files, and in that was this.
So this was Mohawk Park before almost anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, just polo fields. Lake Yahola is there, but back then it was just the Mohawk Reservoir. This map may be the biggest document in the TFA archives, and Mohawk Park is Tulsa's biggest park. 2,800 acres created by the city in 1924.
This was something that was important to them. They wanted to have a nice natural area, large park.
Well, now it's also home to the zoo, the Oxley Nature Center, a golf course, and lots of unspoiled space. What's next for the map? Some repairs and then into storage to preserve it. While we looked it over, some folks stopped by to check out what we were doing. Hey, there's old what's-his-name? No, it's Rick Wells, News on 6.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, you may want to head to Oklahoma City for their state fair. Inspectors with the Department of Labor work today to make sure every ride over there is safe. Oklahoma is one of only 30 states that regulates amusement rides.
Now, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
A little bit of Mother Nature's air conditioning at work right now. If you're in Broken Arrow to Catoosa, this little green line is moving to the west. We've had some wind gusts of 20 to 32 miles per hour in this zone, and this has been pushing away. This is what we call outflow breezes that have come from thunderstorms. It's rain-cooled air, basically, and that creates its own small boundary, almost like a cool front. So right now it extends from just south of Owasso, just on the west side of Catoosa, and then extends down through central Tulsa and all the way down to Jinx, and then moving into the Glenpool area right now. You'll get an easterly wind with this, and we have one little cell that flared up right now just north of Verdigris, and so again, if you're right in that area, you could catch a brief heavy downpour of rain, a little bit of lightning. These aren't expected to last too long. What's happened with some of the thunderstorms, we had a pretty good batch of thunderstorms earlier. These have died down. Wagner, also in eastern Okmulgee County, we've had a little flare-up of a few cells, and that should happen for another hour or two, and especially right along this outflow boundary, because it's still fairly active, but it's not very powerful in terms of showers and thunderstorms themselves. Now, most of the rain and thunderstorms were much better earlier. There's still some rainy areas across portions of Sequoia County, a lot of rain still going on with some thunder and lightning across northwest Arkansas, so at least some folks end up with rain. This shows where it did rain today. Again, most of Wagner County without, but at least there was one band of a half inch or so of rain near Wagner, extending back down to just around OK, and so that was some good news there. And then also extending across southern Muskogee County, but you see a large batch of us missed out on the rain, and there was brief some heavy rains that were up to the north around the Skytook area. Now, as far as what's going on now through tonight, we're looking for just a slight chance of a shower thunderstorm over the next few hours, then kind of quiet overnight. There could be a random isolated pop-up shower, thunder shower. Will be almost identical to this earlier this morning, upper 60s near 70. Tomorrow afternoon, back to what I call the measles. There will pop up random showers and thunderstorms around again. It's warm, it's humid, and we're talking about even, we'll use the word muggy. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s, winds will be light. Kind of a variable direction, northeast to southeast during the course of the afternoon. And then tomorrow night and into Friday morning, we'll see a chance of showers and storms. So Friday's still a big day, obviously high school football coming in for Friday night, and we'll have bands of rain and thunderstorms. There's still this wave of energy coming through. So by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, there'll be rain and storms. And then after we go through that, through the evening, unfortunately, there were some lingering thunderstorms that are potentially going to be around the area. So could be some delays for some high school football games. Right now, it looks like the better chance of getting this, at least the football games in should be northwest of Tulsa, and some of the delays, if there are some, they'd be from Tulsa south and east for Friday evening. So Saturday, what happens? Well, we're looking for, again, another warm day and just a few areas of rain and storms. Best chance most likely in the morning, tapering off in the afternoon. But by the time we get into Sunday, what's happening? We're doing the same thing again. We have a chance of another shower or thunderstorm in the morning, and then as we go through the afternoon, we have a slight chance. Now, last night, we only didn't have much of a chance for Sunday, but we knew there was going to be a slight chance of that happening. So amounts of rainfall pushing 1, maybe as much as 2 inches around Tulsa to the north. We can use that. We're hoping that that'll happen. So tonight we're looking at 79 and a chance of a few isolated showers around 68 as we look on into tomorrow morning, and a slight chance of a shower. By noontime we'll be at 83 and scattered pop-up rain and a few thunderstorms around. Best chance of thunderstorms should be tomorrow afternoon, as we're talking about conditions will be more favorable for that, and we'll be about 86. Rain and thunderstorms, our best chance is Friday at 81, and then you can see that as we work our way on into Saturday and into Sunday, we continue with the chance of rain even into next Wednesday. Stays warm, not super hot, but it's changing. The seasons are.
You can feel it.
Yep.
Thank you, Travis.
All right.
Thanks, Travis.
Well, next at 5, the Green Country business baking up one-of-a-kind treats for dogs.
Right now, at the all-new Jim Norton Chevy in Broken Arrow, buy with 0 down, 0% interest for 72 months, or 0 payments till July 2017.
Come on, Tulsa, who does all that?
Right now, take 13 grand off a new 2016 Silverado. Plus, get a lifetime engine warranty and oil changes for life at no extra charge.
I'll do all that and more.
So hurry to the all-new Jim Norton Chevy.
Jim Norton's Chevy.
In Broken Arrow.
It's gonna be a wild ride at Hard Rock Casino Tulsa during hot summer nights, where you can win over $1 million guaranteed in cash and prizes. Earn entries daily every month this summer for your chance to win prizes or tons of cash every Saturday. This September, you have 3 chances to win amazing cash and prizes at 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 10 p.m. It's gonna be a wild ride with over $1 million in cash and prizes, only at Hard Rock Casino Tulsa.
Bring your passion. Bring your eagerness, hard work, your initiative, and dreams. Most of all, bring your ambition. Because whether you're on your way to a 4-year university or a new career, TCC is the smart way to invest more in you.
A well-put-together man is said to be sharp. At GMC, we get why people appreciate that kind of precision. After all, precision is the kind of sharp that slices through a crowd. This is the precision of professional grade. It's the GMC 2016 model year sell down. Now get nearly $8,600 below MSRP on the select Yukon Denali model in stock. See your Oklahoma GMC team.
Mathis Brothers has the guaranteed lowest prices on everything, every day, in every department. Even on the finest quality furniture. We're excited to show you these prices we're offering on Belgian Oak by Bernhardt in a fashionable gray finish. We have pieces available for every room in your home. In stock at about half what other dealers are charging. Exactly the same, just a lot less money. Come see the entire collection and dozens of others only in the Design Center at Mathis Brothers.
Save up to 50% store-wide during Galaxy's Fall Festival of Savings Sale. And special financing available. Don't wait. Galaxy's Fall Festival of Savings Sale.
At Matthews Ford in Broken Arrow, there's only one dealership you want to come to for your next vehicle. Right now, we have one low price on the 2017 Ford Escape, now for $20,009. One low price on the 2016 Ford Edge, $24,900 or 0% for up to 72 months. Just one friendly face offering you the best price we can. No person behind the wall you can't see, no contract with red marker on it. Matthews Ford in Broken Arrow, the one place you can actually enjoy buying. 251 Ford or MatthewsFordBA.com.
One of Oklahoma's own hopes the national anthem will be her ticket to Vegas.
For the ramparts we watched.
This is Erin Blair, and she's from Pryor, and she's in the running to sing the national anthem during the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. But she's got to have enough votes, which is where you come in. You could really help her. To find out how to vote for her, just check out this story at newson6.com. A new Nowata bakery is making some very tasty meals, but not for people, for pets.
The Barking Cat makes all kinds of treats with pet-friendly ingredients. Their Parios, their take on Oreos, are biscuits with tapioca filling, and for special occasions, they even bake hound dog cakes. And if you want to have a taste first, store owners say their treats are safe for people to eat.
They might be safe, but I don't know how delicious they are for people. Yeah, exactly.
I trust
they look too pretty for dogs and cats, don't they?
All right, our weather may not be all that pretty next couple days,
and
right?
we'll have some updates on that at 6.
All right,
thanks for joining us. We want to leave you with this picture of a ladybug perched on a flower. It's today's News on 6 Facebook cover photo.
With these changes in latitudes, changes in attitude, nothing remains quite the same. Through all of our running, all of our cunning, if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane.
It's Jeep Celebration Event at Bartlesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
If you want a deal, come to Bartlesville.
While supplies last, up to 20% off new Jeep Grand Cherokees. Awarded the most popular midsize SUV. Save up to 20% on new 2016 Dodge Dart. The ultimate mobile device. $239 a month. Hurry in today. 0% financing with no payments for 90 days. Only at Bartlesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
We deal in Bartlesville.
Online at BartlesvilleCDJ.com.
Join us for Whiskey Well on September 16th to sample more than 10 different whiskeys and moonshines at Rib Crib's Rock and Rib Festival in downtown Tulsa. All guests must be 21 or older. Tickets are on sale now. More info at getsaucedtulsa.com.
Top line vehicles for a bottom line price at Nissan of Muskogee. Our starting lineup: 2016 Altima, equipped with 182 horsepower, 39 MPGs. Awarded 2016 IIHS Safety Pick, only $199 a month. Our offense is strong. 2016 Rogue, as low as $209 a month. 0% financing and 0 payments for 90 days. Big city selection at hometown prices at Nissan of Muskogee. Online at nissanofmuskogee.com.
With these changes in latitudes, changes in attitude, nothing remains quite the same. Through all of our running, all of our cunning, if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane.
A team of people that work together towards a common goal succeed, whether it's on the football field or in the world of business. At Jim Glover Chevrolet, our team is what makes us the #1 Chevy dealer in Oklahoma. We know the importance of taking care of our customers. Our Glover Guarantee makes you the champion with free oil changes for life, a free lifetime vehicle warranty, and more. Plus, with the addition of our second location at I-44 in the Arkansas River, we have one of the largest selections of Chevrolets in the country and will always provide the best price. Save big with $14,000 off MSRP on 2016 Tahoes, or drive away in a brand new Trax for $18,988. And don't miss 0 down and $319 a month on Motor Trend's Car of the Year, the Chevy Camaro. When it comes to service, we now have over 156 service bays and over 200 service loaner vehicles to get you back on the road in record time. Jim Glover Chevrolet, I-44 in the Arkansas River, take the Elwood exit or I-44 Memorial.
The campaign gets physical. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump go public with their latest medical exams. We have the details. Also tonight, Colin Powell is hacked off. Stolen emails reveal his harsh words for both Trump and Clinton. The cameras on the bus go snap, snap, snap to catch drivers who don't stop for kids.
And I see this truck coming, I expect him to stop, but he doesn't, and everything just goes into a blur.
And he made this dog's day in August, a month after the rescue. A happy reunion.
This is the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.
He is 70, she turns 69 next month, and if you add it up, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are the oldest presidential election matchup in U.S. history. Well, today they revealed results from their latest checkups. Clinton put out a lot of detail, but we didn't learn as much about Trump. We have 3 reports tonight. First, we'll go to Nancy Cordes on Clinton. Nancy?
Scott, we got a 2-page letter from Clinton's doctor, and in it she says she has examined the candidate several times since the weekend and that she is recovering nicely from a mild, non-contagious bacterial pneumonia. Overall, she says